Hello everyone, I'm Joy and welcome back to CUMIC Weekly, bringing you the most recent Chinese steel prices in the market trends every week. If you're new here, simply hit the subscribe and like buttons right here. Don't miss out on any future updates. Overall, China's steel prices continue to rise this week. Demand recovered positively and inventories stayed down. However, on Wednesday, prices started to decline as market sentiment was hit by growing uncertainty and bearish factors in the market. First, in the international market, a possible global banking crisis triggered by Credit Suisse, a large international bank, would cause a lot of uncertainty in global financial markets. The Fed's policy choices are in dilemma. On the one hand, it hopes to keep raising interest rates to maintain inflation within the target range. But on the other hand, it must also take into account whether doing so will lead to a greater crisis in the financial market. Secondly, in China's domestic market, since the regulatory authorities firmly stated that they will crack down on illegal speculation to curb the unreasonable rise in iron ore prices, the Chinese government is likely to introduce policies to control prices, so iron ore prices may be surprised. Despite this, China's steel supply and demand performance remained bullish. Both steel production and consumption kept going up slightly, especially on the demand side. Apparent demand data maintained a seasonal recovery and inventories continued to reduce, all of which gave relatively good support of prices. So what will happen to the steel market next week? From CUMIC's point of view, steel prices are likely to go down next week. In the current bearish market, we need to pay attention to these three key elements. The first is how the banking crisis will go. The second is whether the Fed will continue its tightening policy this month. And the third is whether the Chinese government will introduce iron ore price regulation policy. Well, do you think the Chinese steel market will go down next week? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe our channel and give us a thumbs up. Just hit the subscribe and like buttons right here. See you next week. Bye bye.